In a world where humans have reshaped the earth, carving mountains into mines, draining wetlands for cities and fencing in wilderness, there still exist pockets of rebellion, places where nature whispers louder than the noise of traffic, places where humans no longer set the rules, they follow them. Here animals move with confidence, with ownership, as if to remind us this was their world long before we arrived. And in these rare places the balance has shifted. Today we journey to those corners of Earth where the wild reigns free, and humans for once are not the rulers, but the guests. Number 1. Okunoshima, Japan, Rabbit Island. Off the coast of Hiroshima lies a serene island with a dark past and an unexpectedly adorable present. Okunoshima was once a top-secret chemical weapons facility during World War II, but today it is known simply by a different name, Rabbit Island. Here, over 1,000 wild rabbits roam the land. They hop freely through forests, across walking paths, and even up to visitors with no fear. These aren't shy creatures. They are bold, curious, and seemingly in charge. Tourists come to see them, often overwhelmed by the sheer number. Sit down for a moment, and within seconds you'll be surrounded by twitching noses and soft fur. There are no cars, no predators, no loud noises. Just the gentle thump of paws and the rustle of leaves as the rabbits go about their business. Completely undisturbed, completely in control. You don't walk on Rabbit Island, you walk around its true owners. Number 2. Lopburi, Thailand, the Monkey Kingdom. In central Thailand, nestled among ancient Khmer ruins, lies the city of Lopburi, a place where humans have long since accepted their unusual cohabitants, the monkeys. Thousands of crab-eating macaques have taken over the city's streets, temples, shops and homes. They climb electric wires like jungle vines, leap from building to building and snatch snacks from unsuspecting hands with stunning speed. Yet they are not feared, they are honored. Rooted in religious mythology, these monkeys are considered descendants of the Hindu monkey god Hanuman. To harm them is not just taboo, it's a spiritual offense, but divine or not, they're mischievous. Locals build cages around their market stalls, plastic bags are double layered and hidden from sight. Children are taught not to run with food. And once a year, the city hosts the Monkey Buffet Festival, a surreal celebration where long tables are piled with fruits, vegetables, and dessert, all for the monkeys. The humans stand back, watching as the animals feast like royalty. In Lopburi, the monkeys aren't guests, they're kings. Number 3. Mumbai, India, the Leopard border. At the edge of one of the busiest cities in the world, a ghost walks quietly through alleyways and courtyards. In the shadows of Mumbai, particularly near Sanjay Gandhi National Park, leopards move among millions of people, unseen yet deeply present. Every night these apex predators descend from the hills, not to hunt people but to live alongside them. They've learned the rhythm of the city, avoiding roads during rush hour, stalking silent prey in the form of stray dogs and wild pigs. And in turn, the people have learned caution, patience and respect. They install motion sensor lights. They whisper warnings to children. Entire communities pause when a leopard is sighted. There is fear, yes, but more than that, there is awe, because while the leopard doesn't roar here, it rules with silence. Number 4. Assateague Island, USA, where horses roam free. Imagine just for a moment waking up on a campsite and finding a horse drinking from your cooler. Not a tame horse, mind you, not one you can pet or saddle, but a wild windblown creature with ocean salt in its mane and sand on its hooves. This is life on Assateague Island, a windswept stretch of land straddling Maryland and Virginia's Atlantic coast. The island is home to over 300 feral horses, believed to have descended from shipwrecked Spanish steeds or colonial runaways. For centuries they've claimed the beaches, marshes and forests as their domain. Here, tourists are warned, do not touch, do not feed, and do not challenge the horses. They walk wherever they want. They block traffic, knock over tents, and bathe in the surf. On Assateague, it's not the rangers or the visitors who own the land. It is the thunder of hooves, untamed, unbroken, and, well, unapologetic. Number 5. Katmai National Park, Alaska, the realm of the bears. In Alaska's Katmai National Park, the laws of humans end where the claws of bears begin. Thousands of massive brown bears roam this remote wilderness. Especially in summer, they gather in staggering numbers at Brooks Falls, a natural stage where salmon leap and bears feast. There are no fences, no cages, just elevated platforms where humans watch silently in awe as nature unfolds with raw power. These bears are not shy. They walk across trails, sit in the middle of roads, and sometimes sleep within view of ranger cabins. Tourists and scientists alike are trained to give way, to remain calm, to never forget that they are visitors here, and the hosts are not to be disturbed. In Katmai, the wilderness still breathes freely, and the bear is its living symbol. Number 6. Nara, Japan, the sacred deer. In the ancient capital of Nara, Japan, the streets belong not to cars, but to deer. Over 1,000 of them roam freely, unconfined by walls or parks. They rest at temple gates, stroll across zebra crossings, and bow politely for crackers. These aren't just deer. They are sacred messengers, once believed to be guardians of the gods. And though modern life buzzes around them, trains, smartphones, tourists, the deer remain serene, unbothered. In Nara, drivers stop for deer. People move around deer. And if a deer enters a shop or nudges a child for food, no one dares to complain, because in this city, the deer aren't wildlife. They're part of the spirit of the place. They are legacy, they are law. Number 7. Uttarakhand, India, temples ruled by monkeys. High in the misty hills of Uttarakhand, ancient temples rest between pine forests and sacred rivers. But within their crumbling walls and golden shrines, another kind of priest sits, one with a tail. Here, monkeys have taken over sacred grounds. They sit atop deities, guard the temple gates, and snatch food from worshippers with impunity. Visitors learn quickly, offerings must include fruit for the monkeys, otherwise expect trouble. Locals speak of these macaques as divine messengers, mischievous but meaningful. To disrespect them is to invite bad fortune, and so people approach carefully, hands full, heads bowed, not to the idols made of stone, but to the ones made of muscle and fur. In these temples the sermon is silence, and the monkey presides. We humans often believe the earth is ours alone, mapped, mastered, and measured, but these places remind us of a forgotten truth, that there are still corners of the world where wildness thrives, where humans are not rulers, but respectful guests, and where animals don't just survive, they reign. So the next time you step into the wilderness, ask yourself, who really owns the land beneath your feet?